Hi everyone, Becky here. Yeah, so I signed up for a HSK6 exam, this experimental exam on the 31st of January. Yeah, so to this end, I'm just preparing. Note that they have this new syllabus here, examination syllabus. So this means that the vocabulary's changed and everything. What I'm doing is going through the vocabulary. I put it on GitHub here. I call it the 3.1 because there is already a 3.0, and if you Google HSK 3.0 standards, you will get a different version. So I call it the 3.1 standards, but they're calling it 3.0, despite having two different 3.0s, but all right. All right, anyway, in the last video, we went up to 互助. So let's continue from 胡子. 胡子 is beard, right? So I guess in Chinese there's different concepts of beards and mustaches and facial hair in general. 他已经好几天没刮胡子了，刮胡子. Yeah, this one, shave your beard. So what I want to do is go to Youdao and just check out mustache. Mustache? What is that? Okay, 小胡子. I don't know this word. Wow, is that a word that's worth learning? I'm trying to learn all the obscure characters, but we'll learn not all of them in the sense of to the point where there's nothing left but ultra obscure characters that no reasonable person would think I should know. Yeah, okay, so 胡子, yeah, 胡子和 z, a beard and mustache. But I think most of the time 胡子 includes mustache, right? Oh, that's this YouTuber's name. All right, but he doesn't have a beard nor mustache. Yeah, so 胡子会不会越刮越粗 sounds like a myth to me. Yeah. When I was young, women would get a tattoo of mustache on their finger and do this. And then they got old and kind of regretted it. 纹身手指 Yeah, like this. Apparently men got it too. It's mostly women who was, apparently some men got it. They get a tattoo. Yeah. And then 20 years later, it's like, why did I do that? Yeah, it's not funny anymore, is it? All right, 胡子 and z, apparently z, this is a twirly mustache. All right, 嫁. So 嫁 refers to a woman marrying a man. Yeah, so 女的嫁给男的. Usually this is the case. Yeah, sometimes you kind of are a bit flexible if your romantic relationship is not simply male and female. So 嫁, usually it's 嫁给我, 嫁给我好吗? 她毕业后不久就嫁到了外地. Okay, so married outside 外地. So in some other place. So the presumption would be that she had to actually move to that other place. Yeah, so the other direction is 娶. This one. 娶. Yeah, and you can say 娶她为妻. 娶她为妻. This one. Yeah, so you marry her and she becomes a wife. 妻子. 娶她为妻. There's plenty of other ones. All right, next is 家. This 家 refers to a kind of sandwiching of one item between others. So in the elevator, you might see the sign 小心夹手. The 小心夹手 implies don't get your hands caught in the elevator. And the other one you'll see is 肉夹馍. Have you ever had 肉夹馍? 肉夹馍. 肉夹馍. Roll. Here it's pork mince or whatever. And it's sandwiched between more. More is a dialect. It's the same as, well, it's similar to Mantou, isn't it? 柔加more. But it's not identical to Mantou. 柔加more. Anyway, 他把文件夹在书里做记号. So he took the document and maybe clipped it to the book to function as a 记号, a memory aid of some kind, a seal maybe. 夹在书里, yeah. There's other usages as well. Yeah, clip, something like this. All right, next is 加倍. So 加 is add, 倍 is kind of a multiplier. 2倍, 3倍, 4倍, 等等. So 加倍 is like kind of like orders of magnitude more, or something like this, increasing it to a large amount. 节假日期间客流量明显加倍. Yeah, so the 客流量, the amount of tourism, the tourist flow quantity is conspicuously increasing. Yeah. So I find the best time to travel in China is directly after Spring Festival, where it's a bit warmer and no one is traveling, and you're booking a hostel or something and you'll be the only one because all the Chinese people are done with the traveling. All right. 家常. 家常 is an adjective. Usually it's in the word 家常菜. So you can go to restaurants in China and order 家常菜. Usually it's simple dishes like fried rice or, I don't know, dumplings. Just things you might be able to cook at home, but yeah, it's pretty cheap in China as well. So you can go to restaurants. 这道菜做法简单，很有家常味. Yeah, 家常. It's like everyday household. 家常菜. So 家常菜. This one. That looks like 红烧肉. Maybe it's not 100% sure. But it's just simple dishes like this that you get at many, many restaurants. Nothing fancy, right? Or at least nothing fancy by Chinese standards. And there's 家常, is it 家常用品? Yeah, 家常用品. It's the sort of stuff that you use in everyday life at home. What do they got here? These look like skewers. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the dish rather than the dumplings. But it's emphasizing everyday home usage. Anyway, next is 家家户户. 家家户户. 家家户户 is referring to every household. So, yeah, 家and 户 both refer to households, right? So 家家户户, it replies to all of them and emphasizes that there's a large number of them. 春节前夕家家户户张灯结彩. Is this a 成语? 张灯结彩. Decorated with lanterns and colored banners. All right, I don't know this 成语, but every house. Yeah, so what happens here in China is that yeah, I don't pay that much attention to Spring Festival, really. So I'm walking along, doing my thing, and suddenly, why is everything's red? Or I go home and I see all the neighbors have put up 对联, and it's like, oh, Spring Festival must have arrived. All right, next is 加剧, meaning to exacerbate, to make things worse. This carries negativity, so you don't use this for good things, you only use it for bad things. Usually a problem becomes worse. 空气污染问题有进一步加剧的趋势. Yeah, so the air pollution problem it's a big fancy way of saying has proceeded to become slightly worse, incrementally worse. Yeah, 趋势 is a tendency. So there's a trend for it to become incrementally worse. Yeah, anyway. 加剧 家 is house, 居 is inhabitant, right? So I presume this is people living in households or some word that means that. 智能家居. Oh, so this is intelligent households, smart households. 产品越来越普及. No, my pronunciation there was terrible, wasn't it? 普及. 普及. I have a lot of trouble with third tone, second tone, this combination. 普及, 普及. All right, so we're talking about smart household products. 家居, residence. Oh yeah, you got this one. Stay at home. 家居 is 家居考试, right? It's at home exam. Sorry, I probably should keep up the pace, but 考试. Oh, it's not 家居, it's 居家. Oh, wow. 居家, the characters are backwards. 居家考试. Yeah, so you during the pandemic, there was HSK exams that were at-home exams. They're very sporadic nowadays. Anyway, let's continue. 剑 is a sword. 剑, often it's used in this phrase, 宝剑, a precious sword. You can say 一把剑, yeah, 剑. There's a 成语, 刻舟找剑. Is it? No, 刻舟. Is it 寻剑 or 找剑? Let me see. 刻舟求剑. Oh, 刻舟求剑. So this has a background story, but where someone was in a boat. They dropped their sword off the boat, and then they decided, oh, you know what? I'll just mark where it fell, and I'll get it later. And yeah, obviously the boat moved to a different place, and you can't find the sword anymore. So that refers to this thing. Yeah, changing circumstances, in particular the boat moving to a different place, makes your solution to a problem rather pointless. Anyway, 剑, sword, 宝剑. Usually this 宝剑, so 花木兰, 宝剑. This one. So in the movie, Hua Mulan had 宝剑. This is Hua Mulan's 宝剑, right? So if you think of 宝剑, you can think of Hua Mulan. All right. 博物馆里陈列着一把古代宝剑. Yeah, so this is the measure word, 把. 把 refers to like items with handles, like sword-like handles. There's different types of handles in Chinese. This is 剑, 说剑, pung. Yeah, you can do 说剑. It's really fun. Okay, 运动员拉弓射箭. So pulled the bow and released the arrow. 动作十分稳健. Yeah, 剑. This is 尖. So there's two characters you don't want to get mixed up. There's 沉, as in 灰尘, and 尖锐, 尖锐, this one. So these are different characters. This one you can remember because it's little big, right? So it's little at the top and big at the bottom, like a point, like a 尖, right? So it's the tip of a point or something. 刀剑十分锋利. So the tip, maybe it also refers to the blade. The problem is that the blade will be 刀刃, this one. 刀刃. This one, this is the blade, 刀刃. So 刀剑 will be the tip of the knife. But I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes languages are a bit flexible. 肩膀, this. 他把手, 他在朋友的肩膀上. I say 趴, it's 搭. 搭 meaning to, 搭配的搭. Okay, so 搭. So he put his hands, 搭. I guess it's this one. 搭在朋友的肩膀上. So he put his hands on his friend's shoulders. Anyway, 检测. So 检 is like inspection and 测 is testing. So presumably it means something like testing and inspection, presumably of like products or something. Yeah, 产品. 出厂前需经过严格检测. Yeah, so testing. So you want to check to make sure it's safe, etc., etc. 监测. So we've got the 测 again here, meaning like detection. The 监 here refers to monitoring. So this is monitoring through testing or a different type of inspection. This is you get your hands dirty and look in, and this type of inspection is monitoring, like from a security camera or something. 监测, to monitor. 相关部门对水质进行长期监测. Yeah, so they're monitoring the water quality. 鉴定, 鉴定, or I'm not 100% sure. 文物真伪需要专家鉴定. Oh yeah, so this is like appraisal, isn't it? I do know this word, but it doesn't come up very often. It's a kind of appraisal, but it's not appraisal in the sense of how much it's worth. It's an appraisal to determine some sort of quality. In this case, whether or not it's genuine or fabricated. Yeah, 鉴定. Oh, authenticate. Yeah, I don't think this is used for monetary value. For appraisal, yeah, 评估, 评估 is the correct one for appraisal. So if you, 估价, this is a good one as well. 评价, this one. Yeah, but this one is you have some sort of expertise, you're able to verify the quality of a product. Like, is it genuine matcha tea or something like this? 鉴定. But you do need some sort of expertise, I believe. Okay, this is 坚定. This is firm, resolute, or something like this, right? 态度坚定，没有丝毫动摇. All right, so he has a resolute attitude. Resolute. It emphasizes it's not changing. So hopefully his attitude is, like if you're using the word 坚定, it's more positive than negative. So it implies that the speaker also supports the stance to some degree. Yeah, as opposed to like 顽固, like stubborn, which is, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's unchanging, unwilling to change. But, you know, just a different framing of the same situation. 监督. So both of these mean to monitor and watch. So you might talk about monitoring, I don't know, prisoners or children or something like this. 纪检部门. What is 纪检? Disciplinary inspection. Okay, 纪检部门负责监督执行情况. So they're this one, somewhere between all three of those, all at the same time, right? So someone comes along, they're watching what these people are doing, they're watching, they're like supervising, but they're also like in control, etc. Yeah, they're in charge, so there would be the superiors here as well. All right, 酱, yeah, 酱油的酱, 番茄酱, sauce. 这道菜需要加一点酱, 调味. 调味 is to adjust flavor, right? Yeah, so usually you say 调味料. Yeah, I guess 调味 can be used as a noun meaning 调味料 as well. 酱, fourth tone. Yeah, when I go to Subway, I say 不要酱. Yeah, I feel like they put too much sugar in them. 间隔 refers to the gap between a series of items equally spaced apart. interval. Yeah. 两次服药之间应保持适当间隔. Oh, okay, so it can just be 2 items, but it can be more than 2 items, and it can be with respect to distance, and it can be with respect to time, right? So this one was with respect to time. So you take the medicine 2 weeks apart. Was it 2 weeks apart? Oh, no, I didn't say 2 weeks at all. Yeah, there's some interval between taking the medicine. 讲解. So this is talk in order to 解释 or like to resolve some sort of problem, right? 导游为游客详细讲解历史背景. So this is like explained. Yeah, I don't know. Explained historical background of, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower or something like this. 将军, general in an army. I think it's the same characters in Japanese as well, right? This is like shogun in Japanese. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, actually. 这位将军在战场上屡为战功. So 屡. This one refers to repeatedly. 履历. Sorry, what is 履历? What is 履历? I don't know this word. Anyway, the general. Oh, it's first tone. 将军. Oh, really? I feel like a general should be fourth tone. 将军. Yeah, sometimes it is. What? I'm not convinced that that's correct. Hold on. 将军. It is first tone, first tone. It feels wrong. I don't know. A general is like very like powerful. It feels like you need a powerful tone, like fourth tone. Anyway. All right. Next is 奖牌. Yeah, medal. You win a. Yeah, I didn't mean to click, but anyway, you need to. You win a medal, etc., etc. 运动员为国家赢得了金牌奖牌. I don't think you'd say that. You'd just say 金牌. Gold medal. 金银铜. Yeah. Gold, silver, bronze. 奖牌. Yeah. 赢得了奖牌. 奖品. So this is the same 奖 here, right? 奖. So this is what you win. Yeah, basically. 比赛结束后向获胜者颁发奖品. 颁发 is to distribute out. So whoever wins gets a prize. All right. 坚固. 坚固 is also stubborn in the sense of unyielding. 坚固. It's normally used for things that are robust, right? It's not a negative thing. 就是说桥梁结构坚固安全可靠. So they're talking about a bridge being built sturdily. Sturdy is my big one. Stable, firm. Yeah. So I think it only describes objects, not people, right? Yeah, rock, clay, and sandstone are unstable. 不坚固. Rock. Yeah, so these are all physical stuff. Yeah, 坚固耐用. So strong and durable. Yeah, so this is not describing someone's personality. This is describing rocks and things that are unyielding physically. 酱油 soy sauce. 炒菜时适量放点酱油提味. Is 提味 same as 调味? Maybe. Improve taste. Make something palatable. Yeah, I don't like 酱油 all that much. 简化. Yeah, so 化 is a suffix meaning equivalent to like eyes in English. 简单的简 is simple. So this is simplify or simpler eyes. If that was dictionalized. 流程经过简化后效率明显提高. So after the 流程 This is like workflow, I think. This one, workflow in manufacturing. After it was simplified, yeah, efficiency increased, right? 简化. So, yeah, you can 简化. Sometimes you need to 简化. For example, scientists might 简化 for non-scientists. It's a bit of a trap for scientists, isn't it? Because sometimes things are only true if you use very precise language to say them. And then you simplify for lay audiences. And then the lay audiences says, oh, no, that's completely wrong. What do you scientists do? And it's like, oh, yeah, well, we kind of know it's wrong. We simplified for you. Yeah, you need 3 years of education to be able to understand the full details. That sort of thing, which is, yeah. Anyway, 简化, simplify. 间接, as this is the antonym of 直接, 间接. So direct and indirect. You can talk about indirect evidence, indirectly connected, indirectly related, that sort of thing. 他的成功与家庭环境间接相关. Okay, so his success and family environment are indirectly related. 简介. 简介, you often see, this is like simple introduction. 简单的介绍. Right, simple introduction. You see it on like works and things. They might have it in like a textbook or something. At the start of a textbook, they might have a 简介. Oh, they use 说明 here. Yeah, there's other words. Yeah, but 简介 you often see in textbooks and things. 简介. The simple introduction at the start of a textbook. Oh, so they're putting it on CVs, are they? This is 简历. Yeah, 简历, simple history, right, of these people. Yeah, okay, 公司简介 PPT. Okay, so this one, for example, I would expect this PPT to contain an introduction to whatever company this is, logo company. Oh, this is a fake template, but you get the idea. 简介. All right. So what's ChatGPT's example? 宣传册上附有项目简介. Yeah, so this would be like a program outline. So you get the idea. This sort of thing. Introduction describes the project. Anyway, 坚决. So 决 is 决定抉择的决. Hold on, no. Oh, I said the wrong thing, didn't I? 决定 and 抉择. These are two characters. These are different characters. 决定. Why are they two different characters? There's to choose and to decide. They're very closely related. But what's up with the different characters here? 决, pick out, single out. Decide. Why are there two different characters? I feel like they should be merged. Okay, so it's 决定. 决定的决. And this refers to what we just saw. 坚固, maybe, what was the other one? 坚定. Yeah. So 坚定的决定. Like firm, resolutely decide on something. It implies that they're unwavering. 他坚决反对这一提议. So he resolutely opposes this proposal. Yeah. 艰难. This is fourth tone nan, right? Oh, okay. Apparently it's not. So I retract that statement. 艰难. Wow. I always thought it was fourth tone. It's definitely second tone. All right. Retract that statement. 艰难. 创业初期的道路异常艰难. Yeah, so at the start, there's a saying in Chinese, 万事开头难, 万事开头难. Very, very common. Everyone knows this saying, 万事开头难. Every beginning is difficult. Yeah. Everything is always hard to begin with. All right. Jian nan. Yeah, it's like arduous or something like this. Difficult, hard, challenging. Yeah, maybe it's just a 2-character version of nan. Yeah. All right, let us continue. Where were we? Jian nan. 630, right? So 631 up to 660. Jianquan. Okay, so quan refers to things that are complete, whereas jian refers to things that are healthy and complete. Talks about, it's an adjective used to describe things like education systems or companies and so on. They have like a healthy education system. It's healthy in that regard. Robust sound, yeah. 公司正在逐步健全内部管理制度. So they're using this adjective as a verb here. I'm not 100% sure this is legit, but at the same time, adjectives in Chinese very often function as yeah, so ChatGPT use 逐步, right? 逐步健全. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that this is grammatical, using it as a transitive verb, but at the same time, Chinese adjectives are quite flexible. Yeah, so maybe it'd be better to write 公司正在学内部管理制度，变得越来越健全，并就是逐步something in that ballpark. I don't want to get too far down this rabbit hole. 减弱. So this is to cause something else to become weak. 减. This is 一减一的1 minus 1等于0. This is that 减 to reduce. 弱. So you reduce their power to cause it to become weak or something in that ballpark. 风力在夜间明显减弱. Oh, okay, so this is, it reduces its strength and becomes weak. 减弱 weakens, diminishes. Yeah, so this is wind power at night. Is that true? I don't know. 艰辛. This is another word for arduous, right? Yeah. 科研过程往往充满艰辛. Yeah, so the course of research is often full of difficulties and so on, often very arduous. Yeah, when you do research, by definition, you're doing things that people haven't done before, and you don't know in advance that it's going to work. You could spend 3 months of your life researching something, and at the end it's like, nah, it doesn't work. And it's really tough like that at times. Yeah. Anyway. 减压. Oh, is this 减轻压力? I guess. Yeah, 减压. All right, so usually you say 减轻压力. Reduce stress. 减轻压力. That's the normal way of saying it. At least that's what I'm used to. So this seems like an abbreviation of that. 减轻压力. 适当运动有助于减压. All right. It's the same thing as well, right? 减, subtract. And you probably know 减肥. Not literally subtract fat, but you get the idea. To lose weight. It literally means subtract fat. You don't 加肥, you 加胖. You add obesity. This one, add fat. Oh, use a different word for fat there. Okay. 检验. Okay, so we're inspecting and yan. Maybe we're verifying or testing. This one might be for like detecting bombs or something like that. Detecting drugs when traveling through airports or that sort of thing. 新产品需要经过市场检验. So market inspection. So new products. Let's have a look at some more examples because maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So maybe, so here his theories, his claims. So this is 检验，这些检验的结果证实了他的说法。So what he says was proved correct through these kind of trials. Each sample. So this is a physical sample and it's being tested like chemically. So let's do explosive testing. Testing for explosive. So, 测试, that's the wrong one, right? Testing positive for explosives. All right, here. Oh, they use 检测 for this one. So this is sort of detecting explosives rather than testing. Testing for drugs. Yeah. Oh, this is different. This is testing drugs, not testing for drugs. Wow, I never thought about that, but those are two different concepts entirely. Yeah. All right. Yeah, testing positive for drugs. 呈阳性. Okay. The 药检. Okay, so this is medicine test. So drug tests. That's a bit different. All right, let's move on. So maybe it's not the best to use this one. Maybe 检测 is better for someone going through an airport and you want to test them for illegal substances, etc., etc. 坚硬. This is yet another way of saying firm, staunch. 这块岩石质地十分坚硬. So 坚硬, but it's also describing hard plastic. So physically hard, physically hard, physically hard. Okay, so this one is physically hard. It's not what I thought as well. Physically hard shells, everything is physically hard. So this is not figurative in the sense that it's referring to people's like hardened attitudes and things. It's physically hard, such as a brick. All right. 兼职, so 兼职, I think it functions as a verb and a noun referring to part-time work or to take on part-time work. Yeah. 他利用周末时间做兼职. Yeah. 建筑物, just buildings, basically. I don't think there's much else to say about that. Is there anything else? Yeah, edifice. All right. 老城区内的建筑物多为历史遗存。Yeah, 建筑物。胶带，胶 literally means glue. Dye is like, in this context, it's tape. So glue tape is sticky tape, right? Used for sticky tape. Are there any? Oh, you also use it for film? No, film is gel. Yeah. This one. Yeah, this one is film in the sense of you use a manual camera and it puts it on the film. This one is this. Magnetic tape. No, magnetic tape is 磁带. This one. Magnetic tape. I don't think... that sounds a little far-fetched to me. Maybe it's a rare usage. 胶带, sticky tape. 请用胶带把箱子封好. 焦点, 焦 means to focus on something. Like 焦点 is a focal point. So this is both the like figurative thing, everyone's paying attention to something, and the literal focus of like a lens or something like that, right? 舆论的焦点集中在改革方案上. So this is public opinion is focused on the reform proposal. Yeah, but I think of a lens as well. So, yeah. So what's lens in Chinese? I don't know. Lens. 后镜, is it? Oh, 镜头, this one. 镜头. 镜头焦点. There'll be some examples. Yeah. So where's it? This one? 对我来说，捕捉特定时刻纯粹焦点里的个人镜头。It's not the scientific version, is it? 镜头中心与其主焦点的距离。Yeah, so this is the primary focus of a lens. Yeah. So you can use it to refer to lenses and other things, maybe like concave mirrors and etc. Okay, 交际. Yeah, so 交际 is something like interpersonal. 交际关系 is usually the collocation, like interpersonal communication, relationships, etc. 良好的交际能力对职业发展很重要. Yeah, so this is your ability to communicate with other people. Social intercourse, yeah. All right. 焦虑. So this is the same 焦 back here. 焦虑 refers to anxiety. So it can be anxiety in the everyday sense, like, oh, I'm a bit anxious about an upcoming exam. And it can also mean in the like mental health sphere, wherein it's mental illness. This one. Yeah, 焦虑症. All right, 长期焦虑会影响身体健康. Yeah, long-term anxiety. 角落. 角落 is corner. Yeah, or a vertex of something that has many corners. All right. 房间的角落堆放着杂物. Yeah, all sorts of things are piled up in the corner. 胶水. Oh, this is glue. 胶水. This one, the important thing to know, like 胶 means glue. By the way, 橡 there's this word, 橡胶. This one, 橡胶, rubber. This one is the same 胶 as well, right? But okay, with 胶水 meaning glue, there's a second word you do not wish to get it confused with, pronounced the same. 胶水. This one. 浇水 to water your plants. Yeah. All right, so don't get those confused. 横行零件需要用胶水固定. What is 横行? Horizontal model. Oh, I misread this character. Whoopsie daisy. 模型, models in the sense of a model airplane. So model components need glue to 固定. 固定 here is kind of to fix them in place, lock them in place. 交谈, yeah, this is the same 交 from here. 交谈. So this is like to, I don't know, discuss. One of the many words for it. 两人在走廊里低声交谈. They're, I don't know, discussing quietly, conversing quietly in the hallway. 郊外. So 郊 refers to like the outskirts or suburbia of a city, right? Where 郊外 is even further out again, right? Wow, there you go. Well, it's sometimes like I'm not trying to guess the dictionary definitions and so on. I suppose this isn't really a dictionary, it's more of a translation. Yeah, I'm not trying to like reconstruct it mentally, but sometimes I get it right and it's kind of like, oh, nice. All right. 周末他们常去郊外散步. Yeah, so here I would expect it to be a very underdeveloped place. Maybe there'll be a farm, or maybe there'll be very few houses or something. Maybe trees, or maybe grasslands or something. 较为, I do not know what this means. 这一方案较为稳妥，对。So this is just 较, right? You can just use 较 by itself. 较 or 比较. So 比较 let's use 稳定，比较稳定 comparatively stable, or 较稳定 is also fine. 较稳定. So this is 较为稳定 relatively stable. So it's yet another way of writing that same thing. All right. So they use 稳妥 dependable. This is a new word for me. But yeah, 稳 is stable. 妥, what is 妥? 妥 is used in 妥当, 妥 appropriate. All right. 教训. So this refers to a lesson, but usually it's a lesson in the sense of if you get a tattoo on your finger and you later on regret it, you've learnt your lesson. In that sense, you may have learnt your lesson. So yeah, this sort of thing, right? 这次失败给了他深刻教训. Yeah, so this is this kind of lesson. The lesson, yeah, you don't use this for like a lesson in class, right? What would you say for that one? Like your teacher teaches a valuable lesson, your class. I guess it's just 课. What's that? 训诫. No, that's something entirely different. 脚印. Yeah, 脚印, footprint. Literally footprint. This is your foot in Chinese, and this is the Chinese word for print, as in the verb to print. Yeah, so yeah, 脚印. 学地上留下了一串脚印. So a string of footprints. Yeah, so there's a saying you probably should know. 一步一个脚印. 脚印. 一步一个脚印. One step, one footprint, right? So it refers to yeah, these are the kind of quotes you have to memorize. And if you use them on your writing section in the exam, the marker will be like, ooh, good, 10 points for Gryffindor. Good marks for you. 一步一个脚印. Yeah, one step, one footprint refers to this kind of thing. Not like 急于求成, 急于求成. This one, 急于求成, eager for success, this sort of thing. Putting the cart before the horse kind of thing. But literally it's a footprint, and you can just talk about a footprint on a beach or whatever. 假设. 假设 is a noun and a verb. No, it is just a noun, is it? Referring to conjecture, postulate, hypothesis, in that point, in that sort of thing. Oh, here it is a verb. So it can be a verb as well. Sorry, I was right originally. 假设条件发生变化. So supposing there were changes in the conditions, 结论也会不同. Yeah, so you would come to a different conclusion. Yeah. All right. 家属. 家属. Usually you don't want to hear this word because this is like your next of kin, right? But it's a bit, yeah, in English say next of kin. Yeah, when I hear this word, I was watching videos from COVID, and there were nurses contacting family members having to tell them very bad news. And that's where I remember this word from. 家属. So you do not wish to hear this word most of the time. You might be able to encounter it in like an educational context or something like this. In everyday speech, you would probably just use mama or 姐姐 or something like this, right? You probably wouldn't use 家属. Okay, 伤者家属已被妥善安置. So the wounded family have been, anjie would be relocated. So, so someone's been wounded in some way. Their I guess that they survived maybe, but they've been wounded, and their family have been relocated somewhere. Anjie, right? This sort of thing. Maybe this is better translation. Help settle down. Like, you give them a place to stay. Yeah. But usually you don't want to hear this word. Jiayi. Yeah, this is the ultra formal one. So jiayi, it really means do this. What do you do? In this case, it's 解决. So almost always after jiayi, you add a 2-character verb, right? Like this. It's used in like very formal contexts, usually in writing, formal writing. You don't usually say this. All right. 问题需要认真分析并加以解决. Yeah. You don't have to use this. You need to know it exists. Yeah. This one, apply. You need to know it exists when you're reading, but I recommend not actually using it because it's like ultra fancy and only used in very narrow circumstances, like writing a contract or something maybe. No, I don't know. It's really hard for me to even think of a context in which you would actually need to write this word. 家园. Okay, so 家园 is almost always used figuratively. It's more like I don't know how to explain it. It's like where everyone lives, inhabits, homeland. Yeah, literally means home, but this one, 家园. But it's usually like, let's see what we got here. 保护环境就是保护我们的家园. Yeah. This is the normal kind of thing you get, where it's like, all right. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anywhere specific. It's used very abstractly. All right, 加重. This would be worsened as well, I guess. We saw 加剧, but 加重. Emphasized. Oh, so aggravated is what I was thinking. But maybe this. Let's see what we got. 病情可能因拖延而加重. So because of delays, some people put off medical treatment and it worsened. Yeah, for some diseases you do need timely treatment. So it worsened or exacerbated. 击败. So this is to attack and defeat. 击败敌人 probably. 他在决赛中成功击败对手. Yeah. To defeat. So you're talking from one person's position who is defeating another person. 即便. Yeah, 即便 is the fancy 即时. So this is the written version of 即时, right? Even if papa. So even if pla, yeah. So usually you'll pair it with another conjunction here, like yeah or hi or 仍然 or something, whatever. Or yeah, or maybe you'll use nothing and just write more naturally. But even if 条件有限, so even under restricted conditions, 他也没有放弃. Limited conditions. I don't know what this refers to. It could refer to like a trillion different things. Very unspecific. So even if this is true. Yeah, so the other one is 即时. I believe they have the same meaning. 即时. But what the 即便 you use it is more formal. That's my understanding. Used in writing more, whereas this is the one you use in speaking. 即使你皮肤黝黑黝黑 black. 仍需要防晒. So even if you have dark skin. So I believe this is like black, not just dark, but black, right? Yeah, 仍需要防晒. You still need to wear sunscreen. Is that true? I don't know. I'm super pale, so you know. I certainly wear, or I should wear sunscreen. I tend to just not go out as much. All right. Anyway, 即便即使. 继承, 继承, yeah, this is a form of inheritance. 继承, 继 is continue, 承, this 承 means to take on some sort of responsibility. So 这项传统技艺由后人继承. Yeah, that's probably a good collocation to memorize, in fact. 由谁继承? So this traditional like art, but it's not just art. It's more like handicraft or technical. It's like technology plus art divided by 2. Merge them together. So you need some sort of skill, technical skill, to do this kind of art as well, right? Whoops, what have I done? Yeah, so 后人 we saw in previous. So ChatGPT is reusing words we've already revised. 后人. So this refers to 后代的人们, right? So subsequent people from subsequent generations, they will succeed. Yeah, 继承. What else can we do here? 继承. 继承他的土地. Inherit his land. Yeah. 继承他的卷发. So she inherited curly hair. Is that really the right word? Yeah, I guess it is. Interesting. I didn't know this one actually. Anyway, 基地. 基地 is your base, like your Minecraft base. 研究基地位于城郊. So research base. This is a not necessarily military base, it seems. Research base is located in the city's outskirts, right? 机动车, this is an electric car. Yeah, 机动车. I don't think there's much else to say about that. 城区对机动车通行做出限制. Yeah. Motor vehicle? Oh, no. I got it mixed up, didn't I? 机动车. Okay, I got it mixed up with 电动车. 电动车. 电动车 is electric cars. Okay, this is 机动. 机动车. 机动 is like a locomotive or something, right? Yeah, so 机动车 are motor vehicles as opposed to 非机动车. 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 Yeah, so you see this in signage. So this is, well, these are motorized vehicles. These are 机动车. 非机动车. Yeah, so this guy looks like he's getting a fine because this doesn't count as a 非机动车. Maybe there's some boundary. Yeah, so this one, 自行车 is a 非机动车. Right? And 机动车 are motorized vehicles. Yeah. 机动车是什么车? Okay, maybe it's more complicated. Yeah, it also affects which license plates you can get. All right, let's continue. 极端. 极端 is extremity. Yeah, so like the extremities of your, I don't know, hands, the extremities of the earth, of whatever. 极端天气. This is extreme weather. 极端天气事件出现频率增加. So extreme weather conditions are occurring more frequently. So this is extreme, but also it's a noun, right? Not just extreme, but extremity. Right? Oh. Yeah, 极端, 极端. Yeah, the extreme. So like the maximum or minimum, etc., etc. Yeah, I think it's also okay to use as a noun. All right, 1 second. Right, now where were we? 极端 here, 660 to 690, right? Maybe I shouldn't get too distracted. I need to keep up the pace, don't I? Otherwise, these videos become way too long. But this, no. Stop. Okay, I'll start a new ChatGPT. 1 second. All right, here we go. So ChatGPT is being more succinct now. Yeah, this is one of the catches with ChatGPT. It's very hard to maintain long-term consistency. All right, anyway. 解 解 解 has a few meanings, but I presume if you're going to use it by itself, it's like the solution to a maths problem or a riddle. Or, yeah. 专家用通俗的语言解释 explain 解释了这个复杂的理论。Not exactly what the syllabus is going for, but you get the idea. Here. So it can function as a noun by itself. 那个问题的解 yeah, the solution to the problem. So you can use it like as a standalone one. 这个点是那个方程的解。方程 is an equation, a mathematical equation. You can also say 公式, can't you? What's the difference? I don't know. 方程. So it's the solution to an equation. Presumably the equation has like a variable in it, like x or something like this. 那个 or 谜团 yeah, 未解的历史谜团 yeah, so this is an unsolved historical mystery. Yeah. All right. 解 yeah, so this 解 is used in a lot of words like 结冰 结冰 is to form ice, right? You go from liquid water to ice. 结婚 to kind of tie the knot, right? To get married. What else is there? There are other ones. Actually, we can put it in here. 结果结构结合结束 yeah, you'll need to know all those. 双方在充分协商后达成了和解 You didn't use this character. That's it. That's this character. ChatGPT, come on. You're letting down the team here. All right, I'll just put Jia in here and see what happens. Yeah, okay. 无法解开这个结 not. Yeah, it does mean not. Yeah, it can be a noun meaning not. 那个结 this is 记死 hold on 记死了 right 记死了记 this one you have to be careful 多音字 all right anyway we get the idea 饥饿 okay we actually use it 饥饿 is hunger starvation yeah usually we're talking about to quite a large extent 长期饥饿会严重影响人的身体健康 yeah 杰出 outstanding the outstanding achievement in the field of excellence 杰出他因在研究领域的杰出贡献而获奖 so she received a prize for outstanding contributions to some unspecified research field 解答 here we go this is the 解答 so that's like the solution right it's also functions as a verb right so it's a verb and a noun okay 解答老师耐心地解答了学生的疑问 yeah so like gave the solution to, provided an answer to the student's 疑问. 疑问 gets translated to this, but it's more like question. You don't give a solution to a doubt. You see this a lot online. People say doubt as if it means question. 解读 is decipher. Yeah, so you decipher some sort of code or something like this, right? 这篇文章从多个角度解读了政策变化. So this is used to mean understand, interpret, yeah. 解放 is to liberate. So you liberate prisoners or slaves or something like that, right? 解放 emancipate. 新技术解放了大量重复性劳动. How do you liberate labor? Repetitive labor? I'm not sure. Let's go on to 有道, see what we got here. 解放. Yeah, okay, so 军队向前挺进. What is 挺进? It's just 前进, right? Advance forward. So the army marched forward. 解放了那座城市. So liberated the city. Presumably, before the army came in, someone else's army was occupying the city. All right. 结果. You probably know that. That really should be like HSK3. Why? What's it doing at HSK6? 经过反复实验, 最终做出了结果. Yeah, 结果 are the results. The results of, say, a task or an experiment or something like that. 结果. Oh, actually, there is this one as well. This is first tone. To bear fruit. So there is 结果. Oh, maybe that's what they want to teach us at the HSK6 level. 结果, first tone, third tone. 结果 to bear fruit. So this is both literal and figurative. So on a tree, like an apple tree, it might 结果 bear fruit. In particular, apples, if my understanding of biology is correct. And yeah, you can also use the first tone 结果 to talk about bearing fruit from, I don't know, but like being productive. And it's like, oh, we're getting results from something. There's also this one, 结果. So this one is a verb, right? This one usually is a noun. I don't know this. So this one, verb, this one, noun. Yeah, 结果. 借鉴. So this is to something like utilize or draw inspiration from. You often, you might use this in the sense of 借鉴, you're using references or something like this. 我们可以借鉴国外的成功经验. Okay, so we're looking at success stories from international other countries, international success stories, and we're like learning from them, drawing on others' experiences. Yeah. Yeah. So 借鉴经验学习意义. All right. 最近公司接连推出了几项新产品. So this is like successively, right? So one after the other, in succession. Yeah, 接连. I don't know this word so much. I usually use 连续. I use this one. 接连. Yeah, I sometimes say 一个接一个. You know this one? 一个接一个. 一个接一个的. 一个接一个的. One after the other. 一个接一个的. So 接连 sounds like a fancy way of saying 一个接一个的. One after the other. 节能. 节能 Yeah, so this is save electricity, right? Yeah. 这款设备在设计上更加节能环保。Yeah, it's electricity in particular, or energy, I guess. Yeah. 节时. This is like robust or sound or something in that ballpark. What? Oh, we saw 结果. There's also 结时. I did not know that one. This one, sturdy, strong, durable. Okay, so durable. 制作桥结构结实，可以承受重载。So we're talking about a bridge being this word 结实。I'm saying 结实，二声。他身体结实。All right, so his body was solid. His muscles were developed. Taut is not in there. 这些链子 this is a chain, right? 看着挺结实. The chains look solid, unbreakable kind of thing. All right, so it looks like we should describe people's bodies as 结实 or physical objects like chains as 结实. 结说 I don't know what this means. All right, give a running commentary. 比赛现场有专业人员进行实时解说。实时 real time, right? This is one of these times where both syllables are pronounced the same. 解说. So this is a commentary in the sense of like Murray Walker. He's lost it. He's out of control. I don't know if anyone knows who Murray Walker is, but you get the idea. Yeah, sure. I'm going to make a note of this. Whoops. 解说. All right. Next is 街头. 街头 refers to like the end of a road. What do you call it? Yeah, I guess the 头 isn't taken too literally. It's mostly just a two-character version of 街 then. 夜晚的街头巷尾依然十分热闹. Yeah. Oh, it seems these go together. All right. Top of streets, bottom valleys. Yeah, everywhere in the city. Okay. Anyway, you mostly just need to recognize this character for street, and you know what it is. 结尾. So this is to form way is the tail, but usually refers to the end of something. So this is like the end of a story. Okay. Actually, no, I do know this. 小说的结尾部分出人意料. So an unexpected ending to the story. 结尾. Ending, wind up. All right. 节制. So yeah, this is used in this particular construct, right? 节制. So from the past up until a certain point. 截至目前报名人数已超过1000人. Yeah, 截至目前 yeah, this is the kind of thing you see all the time. So up until 1814. 截至目前为止. Oh, that's the long version. Yeah, it stops at the current. All right. 截止. This is a deadline. This is a noun, right? Yeah. I'm guessing the textbook will probably try to explain what the differences between these are. This one is a grammar structure used with this particular pattern, whereas this one is a noun, right? Cut off? 报名时间截止到本周五. Oh, maybe it's not what I thought. I think it's a deadline, right? Is it not a deadline? Oh, 截止时间 is deadline, is it? Yeah, 截止日期. 截止期. Okay, so if I stick 期 or 日期 or something like that, it's deadline. All right. So cutoff date. So this is like cut off in the sense of cut off date. Okay. 截止日 deadline, cut off date. Yeah. All right. 戒指 yeah, this is just ring. 戒指 this is the word for finger as well. But 他手上戴着一枚简单的银戒指. Yin is 银行的银. Silver also found on the periodic table. 借助 to this is like figurative to borrow help, to draw help from. So maybe you'll get receive help from, I don't know, whatever. Let's see. 他借助数据分析来支持自己的观点. So he utilized data analysis to support his point of view. Yeah, 借助. 节奏 is tempo in the sense of music. 工作与生活需要保持合理的节奏. So this is like tempo in the sense of the pace of life as well. Yeah. Usually it's this in music, but it can be used figuratively. Okay. 激发 is to provoke. Not necessarily with the same negativity. It's like excite or stimulate. So you can excite like atoms or something. Yeah, lasers. Laser uses this, doesn't it? Laser. 激光 A laser goes through stimulated emission. Light amplification through by stimulated emission of you get the idea. Stimulated emission is what you want to look at. 受激 yeah. So you stimulate. So 受激 is the atom or whatever is being stimulated. So they're using 受激 here. Yeah. So 激发 this one. So stimulate an atom, activate an atom. Excited atom. So then they don't have their base energy. So you can use it for this science context, but you can also use it in other contexts where you, I don't know, stimulate people to, I don't know, protest, that sort of thing. 这次经历激发了他的学习的动力. So this stimulated his study motivation. I think he now wants to study hard. All right, here we go. 基金, this is like fund in the sense of the Bill Gates Foundation or something like this. It can be used for like funding in the sense of grants, research grants, that sort of thing. 基金, but it is fund. 学校设立了专项基金支持科研. Yeah, so a special program fund. So this money is specifically set aside for something. 急救. So 急 refers to emergencies. 救 rescue. So this will be emergency rescue or something like this. 护士第一时间对伤者进行急救处理. All right, so the nurse saw the wounded and started emergency procedures. First aid. Oh, okay. First aid. Emergency treatment. 季军. Yeah, there's three of them you need to know. 冠军 is number one. 亚军 is number two. And 季军 is number three. Yeah. 冠军 champion. 亚军 second place. 季军 third place. Don't ask me why it's G means season. Fourth or youngest among brothers? All right, I don't care. Go ask someone who's going to study Chinese etymology. All right, 季军 third place. 他们在比赛中获得了季军. yeah, third place. So that's 铜牌, got the bronze medal if it was Olympics. 激励, kind of like 鼓励, to encourage and excite people. 合理的奖励, so reasonable, like prizes set aside for encouragement and so on. 奖励机制, so like a reward mechanism. So reasonable reward mechanisms 能有效激励员工. So if there's some sort of prize motivation, yeah, maybe the employers will work harder. All right, let's continue. 纪律. No, 纪律. This is disciplines such as at a school or in an army. You need to maintain a level of discipline and good behavior. Yeah, so there might be punishments for I don't know, disobedience. Okay, 团队必须严格遵守组织纪律. Okay, so this is in I don't know, a group of some kind, a team. Yeah, if it's something important like in the army, yeah, it's very important. 寂寞. So 寂寞 is something like isolated, desolate, lonely, kind of all mixed together. This one. Lonely? Lonesome? But it's not as strong. I find it's not as strong as 孤独. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. Anyway, 寂寞. 长期独居容易让人感到寂寞. So there's 寂寞感. This one. 寂寞感. 孤独感. Like, I don't know. I feel like this one's stronger. I'm not 100% sure though. So this is 简 and 见. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to say this. 竭尽全力. I think ChatGPT has taken this word and put this. 竭尽全力. Yeah. So 尽可能. This one. 尽可能. This one is probably more common. I don't know. Do people say 尽全力? 全力. Oh, no, I retract that. 尽全力. So as best as possible. No, ChatGPT is fine. Sorry, I retract my retraction. I retract my, I don't know, criticism. 他尽全力完成了这项任务. So he tried to complete the 任务, the task, mission, your mission, should you choose to accept it, to the best of his ability. 第二, yeah, 第二 is kind of like thereby or something like this. Use it in the second half of a sentence. So you say something and thereby something else. What does it translate to here? And then what follows next? Yeah, all right. 问题若处理不当可能进而引发更大矛盾. Okay, so the raw here implies a hypothetical. So if the problem is inappropriately handled, it could like lead to even more 矛盾. 矛盾 here just means problems, but also like clashes and so on. Yeah, all right, and then it could lead to. Anyway, it's pretty fancy. You don't have to use it. 进度 progress, your progress on a project. 项目进度比原计划略有延误. So the project's progress compared to the original plan is slightly delayed. All right, I gave ChatGPT the next batch. 金额 is like quota. Hold on, no, 金额 is finance. What am I talking about? 金额 is yes. Hold on. I don't remember. 请在合同中明确写明付款金额. Yeah, this is an amount of money right? What is this? Why is there a Ming here? I don't know. 付款金额 sum of money. No, finance is it 融额? I don't remember. No. Oh, 金融. 金融 is finance. So 金额 is a quantity of money. Okay. 净干干净净的净. I don't know, clean, pure. What else is there to know? Oh, there's this. I don't know. 房间已经打扫得干干净净. So the room was cleaned very, very well. 净, this is a well. Like the thing you collect water from. 村口有一口老井. 至今仍在使用. So an old well. There's a saying you need to know. 井底之蛙. A frog at the bottom of the well. 井底之蛙. They can only look up and see a very narrow part of the sky, can't see the full picture. Yeah. 警告. This is a warning. Not necessarily a police warning, but a warning. 他因违规操作. Let me try again. 他因违规操作. 他因违规操作受到严肃警告. A stern warning. Yeah. 景观. I don't know, like a place for sightseeing. 这里的自然景观十分独特. Yeah. Landscape. All right. I don't know. Usually it's like some physical place for sightseeing, right? No, it is landscape. Okay, that's a better translation then. All right. 精美. 精 is like precision, refined, this sort of thing. 美 is beautiful. 博物馆里陈列着许多精美文物. So maybe it's like exquisite or something like this. Yeah, just a fancy way of saying X is good. All right. 精确. 精确 is precision. You got 准确, which is accurate. Accuracy versus precision. 实验数据必须保持高度精确. A high level of precision in experimental data. 惊人. Yeah, so there's a few words like this. 惊人, X-ren, and they just mean to cause people in general, not necessarily not necessarily a given person, to be like this. So in this case, it's like startling, right? It's startling in the sense that it causes people in general to be startled. A startling revelation or something like this. 这项工程的规模惊人. Yeah, so the scope of this project is startling. Yeah, there's a few other ones like 动人. So it moves people in the sense of it's moving. There's 害人. No, 吓人. 吓人. So this causes people to be scared. So it's frightening, right? So there's quite a few of them like that. So this is startling. 竞赛. This is a competition. This is one of the late ones in a competition, like a final or something. No, it's just competition. So 比赛. I don't know. Seem the same to me then. 学校定期举办各类学科竞赛. So academic competitions. 经商. What is 经商? I don't know. Is it marketing? Business. To be in business. All right. Okay, 他年轻时曾外出经商多年. So he went overseas on business for quite a few years. So this one, I don't really know this word. I'm going to make a little note. 经商. 精通, proficient. you can be proficient in a language, but you can also be proficient in other things. 她对中西文化都十分精通. So she's very proficient in Chinese and Western culture. 镜头. We talked about this. This is lens, right? 摄像机的镜头缓缓拉近. So the lens on the camera was slowly pulled in. 景象 is like a scene in the sense of you see something in front of you, something is going on. What do they call it? Yeah, this sort of thing. Sight to behold. 节日期间街道上呈现出热闹的景象. So this is like there's lots of excitement and so on in this scene that appears in front of you. Yeah. 精心 meticulous. 整个活动是经过精心策划的. So meticulous planning. I don't think there's any other meanings, right? Yeah, pretty much the same. 惊讶 to startle. 我很惊讶. I guess it's functioning as an adjective, somewhere in between verb and adjective yet again. 听到这个消息，他感到十分惊讶. 惊讶 Yeah. 精致 is yet another exquisite, right? 这件手工艺品做工 Can you use that one? 做工 Oh, I thought it was the other 做工精致 So yet another exquisite workmanship. 颈椎 is literally your cervical vertebra in your spine. Yeah. People use this in everyday life though to just mean neck. Like I have a stiff spine or something like that. Yeah, maybe you can get a massage. 长时间低头容易引发颈椎问题. So spinal problems. Yeah, cervical vertebra. Yeah. Oh, so cervical vertebra are the upper vertebra in your spine, is it? Okay, so this part of your spine. So it's not just spine. What is spine in Chinese? Spine.
Spine.
脊髓. Maybe this is a better one. 脊柱. 脊髓. This one's better. Because I want to talk about the bones. Is it like 脊骨? Maybe 脊骨. Is that a word? It's not chine, it's spine. What? Yeah, 脊骨. This one. This is spine. All right. All right. So if you lower your head all the time and I don't know, say Genshin Impact on your phone, you may end up with cervical vertebral problems. 精准. Yeah, 精准. We talked about this. 精确, 精准. Maybe my explanation wasn't so precise. 精确. Oh, 精确 is accurate and precise. 精准is precise and correct. Something in this ballpark. What is this? 扶贫. This is to help the poor, is it? 扶贫政策更加精准有效. I'm not sure. So there's a few words that mean accurate and precise. 有力更精准. I don't know. There's too many words. Anyway, 进化. So this is evolution in the sense of the theory of evolution, Charles Darwin and all that. So in English, you might say something evolved into something else. So when you do that, you're better off not using that word. You're better off using 演变, this one. So this is evolve in the sense of my I don't know. My problem evolved into 10 different problems or something like this. That's better for this one. 演变. 进化. 进化 is it like 说论? No, 学论. Is it 学? Maybe it's 学说? This one. Yeah, this is the theory of evolution. 进化学说 the theory of evolution. 人类的漫长历史中，不断进化. So this is humans' long history. Mankind in the long in history, which is long, constantly evolved. Yeah, this is biology. Yeah. 近来天气变化较大. Yeah, so 近来 is like recently, in recent times. What is it? Yeah. There's no specific standard. You have to judge from the context, but it's usually like a few days to a few years, this sort of thing, depending on the context. If there's weather changes, actually this could be a few days. If there's large changes in weather, it could happen recently, but it could also happen long term. There's no specific standard. 金牌 gold medal. 他在比赛中夺得金牌 yeah, seized the gold medal. 1 second, I need to sneeze. All right. 金钱 what is 金钱 gold money? I don't know, what is 金钱? I honestly don't know what this is. 金钱 is just 钱. Oh, okay. 过分追求金钱 maybe I do know this. So this 金 is 现金的金. This one 现金 is cash, so that's that 金. All right. So 金钱 is just I don't know, I'll think of it as a 2-character version of 钱. 过分追求金钱并不能带来幸福. So yeah, excessive pursuit of money will not give blessings. I don't know. What is 幸福? Happiness? 金融 finance, 他在金融行业工作多年. All right. 近视 this is nearsighted. So it's used in 2 senses, like the eye condition and the short-sighted kind of thing as well, right? 长期用长期用眼不当容易导致近视. But I think it's also, yeah, so that's the medical version. But short-sightedness, these are all medical, aren't they? So let's say short-sighted viewpoint. This one. 短视的观点. 目光短浅. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a medical condition then. I'll have to keep an eye on that. This is the stuff I need to pay attention to when I'm reading. 金属 are metals like iron and zinc. 这种材料属于轻质金属. So this is soft metals, so it's probably lithium or something like this. 进展 so this is progress. That's progressing, yeah. 谈话取得了积极进展 positive progress 进展 yeah. 金子 so this is gold, but usually 黄金 is gold. When you use 金子, it's usually like describing something figuratively as good, so you compare it to gold. Yeah. 事实证明他的建议很有价值是金子 yeah. So literally means gold, but usually you'd use 黄金 for actual gold. This is used figurative, so his suggestions are gold in that sense. 技巧 is like technique or knack. 熟练的技巧需要长期练习 yeah. Skill technique, yeah, such as for I don't know, some sort of handicraft or whatever. 急切, this is like eager or, yeah, very eager to do something, right? 大家都急切的想知道结果. So the eager, impatient. Oh, that's even better. But it's not impatient in a bad thing. It's like, oh, they're very excited and can't wait for something to happen, kind of thing. In this case, they want to know the results. 激情, this is zeal. Yeah, zeal in the sense of, I don't know how to say it. 年轻人对未来充满激情. Yeah, so youth are very, maybe enthusiastic here. They have a lot of zeal. They're full of zeal about the future. Fervor. All right, let's continue. 721 to 750. All right, how are we going? I should order my lunch. 1 second. Yeah, okay, I just ordered my lunch. I'm going to get some dumplings. It'll just magically appear at my door in a minute. All right. D1 is like group or block. Just I don't know what to call it. There. Conglomerate. That's not a bad one, actually. 这家集团公司在多个行业都有布局。I don't know what that means. I don't know what maybe this has a meaning. I'm going to look it up actually. 布局. There seems to be a meaning that's not in this dictionary. 1 second. I'm not sure. I looked it up here. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. What's this one? Not this layout. So this is a verb. Let's look at nouns. 对事物的整体结构进行规划安排，特指艺术创作中对材料和情节的安排。This makes no sense at all. I don't know. What is this? 有布局? What? I don't know. What's this first one? 特指一局. This is chess. 比喻对事物的整体结构进行规划安排。I got nothing. I don't know what that means. Maybe ChatGPT is wrong. I'll have to look into that at some point. 就读, I have no idea what that means. I've never seen that before in my life. 就读, to go to school. So it's like 就业, but 就读. Okay, makes sense. 目前就读于一所重点大学. That's the first time I've ever seen this word. 就读. I don't recall ever seeing it before. 他们一起就读于okay, so we want the 于 afterwards, it seems. 宾夕法尼亚大学. 宾夕法尼亚 is Pennsylvania. 宾夕法尼亚. 迈克尔就读于 blah 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 学校. All right. 就读的是which school? Okay. All right, that's a new word for me, 就读. But now that I've seen it, it's not exactly hard, is it? It's basically 就业, but instead of 业, it's 读. 就业. Get a job.
Obtain employment.
就业. All right. 纠纷 is like a dispute. It's a more formal word than like 吵架. 纠纷. So usually you try to reconcile disputes and so on. 双方因合同问题产生了纠纷. There was a dispute over the contract. 酒精 ethanol. Yeah, literally alcohol essence, right? Ethanol. 该消毒液含有酒精成分。Yeah, so there's ethanol in this disinfectant. 舅舅 Jojo is your mother's brother? I always forget. Yeah, I got it right. 10 points for Gryffindor. 我舅舅常年在外地工作。救命啊！救命啊！我不会 I should not yell that out loud. Maybe someone will misinterpret. 他在危急时刻大声呼喊救命。Yeah, so if your life is in danger, you might say 救命啊！救命！ Okay, 酒水. This is alcohol. This is alcohol in this. It's like a 2-character version of 酒. Right? So 酒水. What else can you say about it? Not much. No, I don't think it's non-alcoholic. 昏案现场已准备好各类酒水. I don't think it's non-alcoholic. You can't translate it to beverage. Yeah, it definitely is alcoholic. Adult drinks for the children in the audience. Yeah, this sort of stuff. Yeah, 酒水. I do not think you can. Yeah, maybe I will edit. Yeah, I can propose changes to the dictionary, right? It's a community effort, these dictionaries. These are the CCC Creative Commons Chinese. Oh, wow. Yeah. But yeah, you can go and submit changes. Yeah, I'll show you my changes. Yeah, so these are things I've suggested for changing 小偷小摸. So, okay, I've put petty theft, but to engage in petty theft. So this was what I suggested, and usually the editors polish it up and perfect it a little bit. 秃鹰, so it's in here now. Hold on. I suggested changing the definition for 秃鹰 to vulture/condor. This one hasn't been updated yet. 油盐 house centipede. Yeah, so this was earwig, but I don't think it's earwig. 喜鹊. Yeah, I was surprised that 喜鹊 wasn't in the dictionary. So this has been added. 糯. So what did I change here? 糯 is used as a suffix. This sort of glutinous grain or something, right? Yeah, so this has been changed now. What's this one? 道父变星. Cepheid variable star. There it is. 八尺. This is a new word used in games like Genshin Impact, where you pull for your character. 速滑. So this is abbreviation for speed skating. So 速度滑冰. We saw 滑冰 in the last one. 速度滑冰. What's this one? 照. What did I say? I probably said there's more to this. So that's what I said. I said it doesn't function as a verb. No, I wanted to add it is a verb. So I added this, said it functions as a verb, and then the editor went, changed the whole lot. Yeah, they put a lot of effort into that, hey. What's this one? 气候 used to have atmosphere, and used to have, yeah, 气候is climate. It's not atmosphere. That was an error. So I did not think it had atmosphere. So this is 起点, right? 起点, singularity used inside a black hole. Also in mathematics. A singularity. What's this one? This was when I was early on. I don't know. That's not so relevant now. Anyway, you get the idea. So if you see an error, you can submit changes. So some of those changes are already in place. So 酒水, I think we need to put the word alcoholic here. I don't believe it's capable of meaning non-alcoholic drinks. 就算. This one is like one of the weird ways of saying if, isn't it? Or even if. Yeah, it's something I never use. 就算条件再困难也不能轻易放弃. Yeah, so even if this. Yeah, it's just one of these things, you just don't need to use these clunky grammar structures in the real world. But you need to know what it is because they might use it on the exam just to test if you know this. Yeah, I really don't like this one in particular. There's no real hint. 就算 means even if. I like to use 哪怕. This one. This is the one I use. 哪怕. But anyway. 救援, 对吗？救援. This is to like save, to save, but save someone who is in like danger or like trapped on on an island or up a mountain or something. 救援队迅速展开紧急救援. So the rescue team rescued, like emergency rescued. Why is it 展开? Launched emergency rescue. 救灾. Yeah, so rescue 灾 is disaster. So presumably we're rescuing people stuck in a disaster area. Yeah, help disaster victims. 政府第一时间组织力量救灾. Organized powerful rescue operations. All right. 纠正 is to correct or rectify. 纠正. 老师及时纠正了学生的错误. 纠正. Yeah. 求救. No, 救助. Yeah, there's also the other one, 求助. 求助. This one. To seek help. This is, what was it? 救助. Yeah, the character shares the left-hand side, right? But the right-hand side's different. 救助. Save, help. Yeah. I don't know, this is a new word for me, but it's pretty straightforward. 该机构为困难家庭提供救助, provide help, assistance, aid. So the 救 implies you're sort of rescuing someone from like mortal danger kind of thing. 极为, I do not know. 他的表现极为出色. Oh, this is just extremely, right? Yeah, I do know this. In context, it's pretty obvious. It's just extremely outstanding. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen this. I don't use it. I've probably just used 非常 or something like this. 吉祥. Yeah, usually it's 吉祥如意. 吉祥 is like auspicious. I don't know, what do you chance it to? Auspicious, yeah. 春节时人们常说一些吉祥话, so some auspicious words. Yeah, and it's often in the phrase 吉祥如意. 吉祥如意. So it's auspicious, like your desire or something like this. 吉祥如意. So you might see these characters drawn calligraphically on things. All right. 机械. 机械 is like a mechanism or something in that ballpark, some kind of mechanical device. 这项工作主要依赖机械操作. Yeah, mechanical operation. 技艺. Yeah, this one, skill art. So skill art. So it's kind of, it involves art, but it involves some sort of ability as well at the same time. 老艺人的技艺令人钦佩，对吗？敬佩。Yeah, I'm not entirely sure the precise definition here, but it's like artistic skill or something in this ballpark. 基因 is transliterated from English. It's jean, not 牛仔裤的 jean, but not the jeans you wear on your bottom, the genes you have in your DNA, etc. Gene, sometimes used figuratively, but sometimes used literally in biochemistry. 科学家正在研究基因结构. Yeah, so scientists are researching the composition of genes. 给予, this is to provide. It's a pretty formal way of saying things, so you don't normally say this in everyday speech. This is one of the rare cases where this is pronounced 给予. 公司对优秀员工给予奖励. Yeah, so giving prizes, rewards to encourage outstanding workers. 机遇. This 机遇 is opportunity, but it emphasizes like chance opportunity. So maybe you have a once in a lifetime opportunity to go to Spain. I don't know, because the stars align and things occur. 机遇. Yeah. Favorable turn of events, stroke of luck. Yeah. 改革为企业发展带来了新的机遇. So this is like new opportunities, but they're somewhat unearned. It emphasizes they're not unearned. They're not earned through hard work. It's like, oh right, oh here's $100. Oh thanks. 机制. 机制 is yet another word that means system, right? Yeah, there's like 4 different words in Chinese that mean system. They don't translate directly one-to-one with English. 需要建立一套长效机制 mechanism. So effective mechanism. Natural defense mechanism. 防护机制 mechanism is a better translation then. Okay. 防御机制 defense. 惩罚机遇 punish system, punish mechanism. Yeah, it's mechanism makes it sound mechanical, but 调节机制 so respiratory mechanisms. Yeah, I don't think we have an equivalent word to this in English. 拉力机制 pull mechanism. So is this isn't like GitHub, right? I don't know. Some mechanism controls handedness. All right, let's move on. 机制. Let's translate it to mechanism, but it's not a one-to-one correspondence with English. 局. This is like department or something. 这盘棋的整体布局十分巧妙. So that this is layout in the sense of the layout of a chessboard. So this is not the 局 on the syllabus. 局. This is 数据局. Yeah. Data Bureau. 普查局. 人口普查局. This one. I don't know. Census Bureau. That's the 局. It's used as a suffix to mean bureau, department, something in a ballpark. It changes depending on which country you're in. 局. There's another one. Okay. 事情一旦失控, 局面 is partial as opposed to 整面, the entire thing. 局面 situation. Oh, no. Am I wrong? No, 局面 situation in this one. 局面将更加复杂. No, this is situation. I was wrong. Sorry. What am I thinking of? Partial. Oh, I'm thinking 局部, this one. 局部. This one is part or local, as opposed to entire. Okay. So 局面. Yeah, sorry, too many words. 局面 situation. So the situation becomes more complex. There's quite a few usages. I think we'll just move on. 卷. 考卷 is your exam script. It's also a verb meaning 卷起来, to roll up like a scroll. 考试结束后，老师开始批改试卷 test paper. Yeah, so 批改 is to mark and correct. 卷了起来. This is third tone. This one third tone, and this one fourth tone. This one fourth tone. Yeah. Okay. So 大风把地上的纸张卷了起来. So it, I don't know, swooped up the paper on the ground. 卷了起来. Rolled it up. Okay. 捐款. 捐 is a verb meaning to donate. So you can 捐款, 捐钱, 捐 whatever, donate something. 捐衣服. 捐款, donate money. So 款 pertains to money. 大家踊跃捐款支持公益活动. All right, so they're donating to support some public benefit activity. 捐赠, basically the same thing, right? Oh, but it doesn't imply money. 赠 is another way to mean give. So give, donate. 捐赠, yeah, 企业向学校捐赠设备. Okay, so this enterprise is donating equipment to the school. 剧本. 剧本 is a script in the sense of a play or movie. 导演正在反复修改剧本. Alright, so the director modifies the script repeatedly. Directors don't modify scripts, do they? As a screenwriter? I don't know. 举动. This is your actions. So, yeah, 这一举动. It's kind of like a move. You know, when, in the sense of like people are kind of battling and it's like, oh, your move. I will do this and they will do that and I will do this. Like if real life was a game of chess. Yeah, 举动. So it's a bit abstract. 他的这一举动引起了关注. So literally means movement, but it's not really talking about his physical movement, but he's doing some move like his life is a game of chess. And it's like, oh, pawn to e4, etc., etc. 决策, strategic decision, usually in a company, government, long-term planning, that sort of thing. 决策. Yeah. 管理层需要做出慎重决策. So managerial positions, managerial level, need to make prudent strategic decisions. 绝望. 绝望 is to despair. Maybe you will despair after losing a battle or something like this. 在最绝望的时候，他依然没有放弃. All right, so at the most despairing moment, in a moment of desperation, he still does not give up hope. Good for him. All right, let's continue. 780. All right, how are we going? All right. 菊花, chrysanthemum. That's it, no other meaning. 菊花. Oh, 菊 is second tone. 菊花. Chrysanthemum. All right, I did not know I had that meaning. So the actual word for anus is gungman. Oops. Gungman. Yeah, gungman. If you really want to know. 重阳节时，人们常用菊花来寄托情感. Yeah, so 重阳节, do people still celebrate this? Maybe. There's a few festivals that you kind of hear about in your textbook, but you don't see in the real world. Presumably they still exist. Yeah. So 菊花 chrysanthemum, and you often have chrysanthemum tea, 菊花茶. 聚集 to convene, to meet, like a group of people all convening on a certain place. 大量游客在广场聚集. Yeah. 俱乐部 is a club. Club, not necessarily in the sense of the club where you drink and dance and so on. Yeah, in the sense of like a chess club or a bowling club or something like that. 他是羽毛球俱乐部的成员. Yeah, so he's a member of the badminton club. Yeah, Juliet. Juliet fierce. No, yes. It emphasizes, yeah, violence, severe. It emphasizes like sudden and large and unexpected and shocking and this sort of thing. 天气发生了剧烈变化. So this is very, I don't know, frightening, scary, and so on. Yeah, changes in weather. All right, 局面. Here we are. That was the one I got wrong before. 局面 was aspect or phase, like of a situation, right? Or maybe just situation. 经过调整，局面逐渐稳定下来. This is the word. ChatGPT put this in bold. All right, so this is situation. So maybe it started off bad. And then turn for the better. 军队 the army. 军队建设关系国家安全. So military equipment is related to, can you use this? 关系 has to do with national security. All right, anyway. 军队 is army. You can say 加入军队 join the army 加入军队 etc etc 军人 well this is an army person, right? There'll be a soldier or something in that ballpark. 这位军人始终坚守岗位. Yeah, so they're protecting the 岗位 the outpost, the post. 均匀, right? This is evenly or homogeneously. So you, for example, you might want to spread butter on toast evenly. You might want to distribute goods evenly among the population, or the stars are distributed evenly in the sky, that sort of thing. 均匀, 有气需要均匀, 涂抹. So the lacquer needs to be sprayed, or paint needs to be spread evenly. 局限. This is restricted or limited, right? Limited, constrained, confined, etc. 这种方法存在一定局限性. So this method has some limitations to it. 开创. Yeah, so 开创 is to like launch. So you're launching something new. Yeah, something that didn't exist before. The 创 needs to emphasizes it needs to be something new. Initiate, start, found. 他开创了新的研究方向. So he launched a new research direction. 开关, the switch. 开关. Yeah, it's a physical object. The switch. 开关. What else is there? You can use it open and closed. 用开关, use a switch to turn things on and off. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, 请把电源开关关掉. So the electrical source switch, turn off. That's, yeah. I think almost everyone would say 请关电, right? 请关电, 有关电. Can't you just say 关电? Right, 关电. It's so much more succinct. Or is this like, yeah, 关电, switch off power. I don't know. It's like way too many words. 开启. 开启. This is like inspiration, right? Oh, no. This is initiate in the sense of to start your car or start your computer or launch some sort of project, right? Yeah. So your computer, it would say, what would it say? 重启. My computer says 重启. So if I want to restart my computer, I click 重启. 就是重次开启 probably. 会议正在开启. So, this is just starting. The meeting is starting. You could say 开始 there though. Yeah. All right. 开设. I do not know this word. 学校先开设了. Open for business. 多门选修课. So now this one, offered new electives. All right, this is a new word for me. 开设. 开头. This is the beginning. So you've got a course of events. This is the start, right? Beginning, start. To start. Are you sure this is a verb? I'm not sure. 故事的开头部分就很吸引人. Yeah, the start of the story. Can means to chop in the sense of chop down trees. You can also use it to chop off someone's head. That sort of thing. 他把多余的树枝砍掉了. Yeah, so branches. Yeah. So 砍头, chop off someone's head. Yeah, that used to be common back in the day. Back in history. Oh, all right. I'm getting a little tired. Maybe is my food nearly here? How many we got in this batch? Maybe I'll just have a rest. Right, where were we? Right, had my lunch. 看不起. To despise, look down upon. Yeah. 我们不应该看不起任何职业. We should not look down upon any occupation. Very similar to English, not a big deal. 看待. Yeah, how do you look upon in a figurative sense? What do you think of? 你应该理性看待这个问题. Rationally think. Is that right? 这个问题. Yeah. Usually it's 你如何看待这个问题. 如何看待. Yeah, this sort of thing. 寻找关于别人如何看待你的线索. Look for clues. Oh, okay. So look for clues about 别人如何看待你, how other people perceive you. Yeah. All right. 看待, 看得起. Is it the opposite of 看不起? I don't know. I don't know this word. Think highly of. Yeah, okay. 看不起, 看得起. 只要努力就一定会被人看得起. So, okay. So people would regard you highly if you work hard. I've never encountered it before, but usually 不起 is the opposite of 得起. 康复. This is something like recover health, but病人正在逐渐康复. Recuperate, recover health. Can it be used for non-health related things? Like the economy or something? We wish Bill... Oh, that's a person. We pray that she would recover from her illness. So it is just health, right? Not figurative. All right. 看好. I'm not sure. 看好. Or is it 看好 first tone? Yeah, 看好 first tone. Yeah. 专家普遍. No, this is 看好 fourth tone. 这个项目. Regard as having good prospects. Yeah, there's... Yeah, optimistic about? Yeah, look good. Okay, look good. He denies. Yeah. 照看. What? 照看. Really? That's fourth tone. 看好，我们今天晚上租电影看好吗？ No, that's different. 被看好，被看好。Viewed well. OK， 我们在赛前绝对不被看好。Absolutely not considered underdogs, right? We were definitely. Oh, 不被看好. Yeah, okay. Not looked upon favorably. Yeah, all right. It's a new one for me, but it's not that big a deal. 看似 seems like, looks like, something like that, right? Looks as if. 这个方案看似简单，实则复杂。Yeah, so the 方案 looks simple, actually not. Actually complicated. 看重 this 重 is fourth tone. 看重了. Yeah, so I don't know, caught your eye or something, right? 看重 to fancy, have a preference for. Okay. 公司最终看中了他的努力. Okay, so this is yet another look favorably upon kind of thing. 看重. Yeah, it's the same thing again, isn't it? Regard as important. Yeah. All right. 领导看重团队合作精神. Yeah, right. 考察. What would you? It's like is it archaeology or something? No, this one. Oh, this one's archaeology. 考古. 考察 inspect. 考察组前往当地进行实地考察. All right, so on-site inspection. So what would you normally be inspecting with 考察? Getting it mixed up, aren't I? So you're investigating the geology somewhere? Investigating unspecified problems? Investigating the city? All right. 考古. This is archaeology. 他长期从事考古研究. Yeah, so archaeological research. 考核. What do you reckon? It's kind of like 考察, isn't it? 考核. Different contexts, I guess. 绩效考核标准已经公布. Performance assessment standards. Yeah, I don't know. 考验. So this is like a test, but it's often used figuratively, like a test of our relationship or something like this, right? 这次任务对团队是第一次严峻考验. So this mission is the first test of this team kind of thing. 卡片, a card, like a playing card or something in that ballpark. 请填写并提交这张信息卡片 information card. 科 used as a suffix pertaining to disciplines. Yeah, so like I don't know, 数学科 the maths department, that sort of thing. Okay. 他在医院的内科工作. 内科 is like, this is just general doctor or something, right? General medicine. Yeah, there's also 外科. It's kind of, mentally, it's kind of backwards. 外科 is surgery. I guess surgery comes in from the outside into the inside. Anyway. 客车, I don't know this one. Probably like a travel bus or something? Passenger train? Coach. Kind of sounds like coach, doesn't it? 这班客车准点发车. So it left on time, I guess. 发车, depart. All right, the coach left on time. All right, what's next? I don't think these are particularly common words. 780 to 810, I guess. All right. 科幻 is in 科幻小说. Yeah. Sci-fi and fantasy. 这部科幻小说. Oh, maybe it is just sci-fi. Fantasy, what's fantasy? Sci-fi and fantasy. 幻想. Is this one? 奇幻. Yeah, 奇幻. Yeah, 科幻奇幻. All right. 科幻 is sci-fi. 这部科幻电影引发了关于未来社会的讨论。可口 delicious. Yeah, you know 可口可乐 delicious cola. 这道菜味道可口，很受欢迎，可怜。Pitiful or something. Oh, there you go. 他因遭遇变故而显得十分可怜。Yeah, after an accident or something, very kind of pitiful. 科目 what is 科目? Something like program or something. Academic field of study, right? 他最擅长的考试科目是数学。科目 Okay. Yeah. Do you say 课题? Maybe you don't. No, it's 课题. It's a different one again, isn't it? So 科目. All right, maybe I should learn that one. 肯. This 肯 is like 愿意, willing or unwilling. Oh, this is willing. 不肯. Yeah. 只要你态度认真，他一定肯帮忙. He'd definitely be willing to help. 科普 科普 is pop science, right? Pop science, popular science. 这本书用通俗语言进行科普介绍. Yeah, sometimes you have to leave off a lot of the details to make it more attractive. 课题. Oh, there's 课题 here. This is like, is it like a research topic? 团队正在围绕这个课题展开研究. So this, but it's usually a bit more specific, right? It's not just general problems. Subject, yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit academic, yeah. All right, 渴望 desire / yearn / etc etc. 渴望他内心渴望一次改变命运的机会. So he desires an opportunity to change his fate. 可行 feasible. 经过争论，这个方案确实可行. All right. So after 争论, this is argumentation. I don't know. By going through argumentation, this, I don't know, program is feasible, very feasible, I guess. 空地. So this is like kind of like leeway or space to maneuver or something. 小区中间有一块空地. Oh, no, it's not exactly what I was thinking. 可供活动. 空地. No, it's not air-to-surface missile. Open space. Yeah, maybe leeway is 余地. 余地, leeway. Yeah, sort of wiggle room or something. All right. 恐惧. This is fear or dread, right? This is a noun, if I remember correctly. 面对未知，人们往往会产生恐惧心理. Fear, dread. So it can be a verb as well. All right. So 恐怖. Is 恐怖 a noun? I always get them mixed up. 恐怖 is just a noun, right? 恐怖. 空闲. So this is like idle. nothing to do and idling. 他利用空闲时间学习新技能. Yeah, idle. Spare time, leisure. 扣 扣 So you can 扣鼻子 pick your nose. 扣分 you lose marks. 扣钱 to like be deducted money or something like this. 请把安全带扣好. Oh, right. This is fasten your safety belt. That's one way of saying it. You can also go 系好安全带. 口感 literally mouthfeel. Usually when you eat something, maybe it's like has a good texture or something like this. 这款面包的口感十分细腻. Yeah, mouthfeel. I think we say mouthfeel in English, but it really sounds weird. 口号 口号 is like an oral slogan or something you might shout or chant. 活动提出了明确的宣传口号. Yeah, catchphrase. Yeah. 口腔 Yeah, 口腔 is a dentist, right? Oral, literally oral cavity, but it's usually a dentist. 医生建议定期进行口腔检查. Yeah, literally this, but it's usually used to mean dentist. 口腔 I don't know. 口腔卫生 dental hygiene 口腔内部 actually this one 牙医 is dentist. Dentist the person. This is dentist. I don't know, the field of study. Dentism. I don't know, what is dentist? 口头 Oh yeah, 口头 oral. 书面 as opposed to 书面. Alright. 双方只是口头约定并未签字. Yeah, so an oral agreement. Yeah, and then maybe in court it doesn't count, etc. Cool. Cool, meaning cool. 他的穿着风格看起来很酷. Yeah, cool. This one. These other ones, no. 花 kind of to exaggerate or talk up, gloat, I don't know. 家长不应一味地夸孩子. Yeah. This sort of thing. 会计 This is one of these rare cases where this is pronounced 会计 is an accountant. 他在公司担任会计工作. Yeah. 会计 accountant, accountancy, accounting. 快捷 This is nimble, right? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. 快捷 nimble. 网上办理手续更加快捷方便. All right, so this is not used to describe a person in this case. This is the office procedures. Oh, online, the office procedures are quick and convenient. 夸奖 we saw 夸 a second ago here, so it's kind of the same thing, right? The 奖 is prize, but it's used to mean like praise rather than prize. 老师当众夸奖了他的进步. Yeah, it's like praise but exaggerate, right? Compliment. Okay, 款 is a measure word for sums of money and things like that. So is B, isn't it? 这笔款项已经按时到账. So this will be some sort of item of money. Section paragraph. Don't know about these ones. Usually this one, it has its own measure word and it is a measure word. Wow. All right. 款式. I don't remember. I've studied this. 这件衣服 Oh yeah, the style. 这件衣服的款式比较新颖. Yeah, the style of clothing or something. In context, it's easy enough. 夸张 I don't know what this is. So, oh, 夸奖 and 夸奖. Wow, I did not know there were two words. This is the one I've seen before. 谢谢你的夸奖。夸奖，它的说法有一些夸张。So this is exaggerated. So this is negative in the sense of it's too much, hyperbolic. And 夸奖 is a better version of that. All right, I did not know that. 亏损 is losses. 亏 also by itself is losses. 损 is more like damages. Yeah, 去年出现了经营亏损. So what was this? Operation losses. Yeah, 亏损 deficit losses. 困扰 yeah, 困扰对吗? I don't know, something like predicament or perplexed, this one. Yeah, 困扰噪音问题长期困扰居民. So the problem of noise problems perplexed the population. 扩展课程内容正在不断扩展. Yeah, the course content is expanding, constantly expanding. 枯燥枯燥. This is yet another monotonous or I don't know. 单纯记忆容易让学习变得枯燥. Yeah, boring. Tedious is good. Yeah, like just memorizing a whole bunch of stuff. Students get bored, etc., etc. La. So this is the, equivalent to sticking a l and then an a, right? Lo a. Actually, I'll probably say it. Here, lo a. 事情都解决了，放心啦，回家啦。No, you probably say 回家咯. You just get used to it. You start copying everyone. 8:11 to 8:40. Next is this. Hey. Oh, it's gone now. Hey. Law. So ChatGPT's example here is 落下 to fall down. 秋天树叶缓缓落下. Oh yeah, there's 落后 meaning to fall behind. That's probably the no, it's not there. Anyway, 落后. 落 missing. Oh, this is la. Whoa. Oh yeah, 落 is it 落叶? I forget, 落叶. This one? Oh, 落叶 is the falling leaves. 落阳, is it? No, 落日. Sorry, setting sun. 落日. 落后 fall behind. 落雪 is that one, which I'm not great with. Anyway, 落. This is fall down from the tree. Lie. This is 依赖的赖, right? What am I supposed to do with this? 他总是赖别人不完成任务. So this is blame, is it? I don't know this usage. 赖. Okay, that didn't help. These are all just used in people's names. 不能赖别人. 不要赖别人. Just blame others. Okay. So I usually use the word 怪. 怪别人. All right. So you can also say 赖别人. All right. 来临. So this is arrival in the sense of, it's usually used as a noun. 他的来临. Okay. The dictionary does not support that conclusion. 他的来临. I think it often is used as a noun. 即将来临. Okay, so it is definitely a verb. Pretty sure it's used as a noun. I've seen it many times as a noun. Yeah, 随着夜晚的来临, yeah, the arrival of night, etc., etc. 夏天的来临 yeah, the arrival of summer. 新年的钟声即将来临 okay, so the New Year's clock ringing is about to arrive. 来往 this is comings and goings. Yeah. 这条街车水马龙 so this means the cars and horses are going everywhere. Like 行人来往频繁 yeah, so it's busy. Endless stream of horses and carriages. Yeah, heavy traffic basically. Lots of cars, lots of traffic, and pedestrians, the coming and goings frequent. 辣椒 spice, chili, right? 辣椒 is chili, I don't know, hot pepper, chili. Red hot Texas style chili. And we got ginger ale, boiling hot Texas style ginger ale. Does anyone actually know that one? 这道菜放了很多辣椒，很开胃。懒 so oh wow, look at this 懒 and 懒 wow, that's really cool. I never noticed that before. This is third tone, right? Oh, this is second tone. Oh, all right, 懒 this 懒 yeah, to obstruct 拦住人们的 I don't know 路 obstruct yeah, it obstructs people from moving forward. You're blocking them. 交警拦下了超速的车辆 so this is like blocking 超速 speeding vehicles. So this is the traffic police. This 拦 is column in the sense of newspaper column, that sort of thing. It's also like fence, 围栏. This one. 动物园里有专门的蓝光质狮子. So okay, so this is a lion within a fence. Okay, and this 烂 means mushy or rotten, that sort of thing. 地上的水果已经烂掉了 yeah, it's rotten, become soft, mushy, and normally rotten. Yeah, it can also be used for like corruption, things like that. 腐烂 腐烂 this one. Rot, purify, corrupt. Yeah. 狼 it's a wolf. Okay, 森林里出现了一只狼 all right. 朗读 you read it loud. 我会朗读这个句子好不好？学生们正在教室里朗读课文。朗读课哦，朗读 wow, I've been mispronouncing that a long time. Is it 开朗的朗？开朗 this one. Yeah, it's that one. 开朗的朗 开朗 I say correctly. So 朗读 third tone, second tone. All right, I have to watch out for that. Third tone, second tone. Oh, it's so hard. 兰花 orchid. 他家阳台上种植几盆兰花. There's not much else to say there. It's just orchid. What on earth is that? Is that orchid in Latin or something? 老 this is usually firmly hold on to something, or 他被关进了牢房. Oh, this is like a prison cell or something, right? Yeah, 牢 firm. This one. But here it's a different usage, I guess. 劳动力 this is labor power provided by workers. 企业需要充足的劳动力支持生产. So you need ample labor power to produce whatever you're producing. 老师 yeah, I often say 老师说. Sometimes you want to acknowledge something, just warning. Warning, I'm going to have to tell the truth here. You might not like it. I don't know, that sort of thing. 老实，他性格老实，不爱说谎。Yeah, this one, honest, sincere. Often you do get it like this. 老实说, this one, 老实说, to tell the truth. 老实说, blah blah blah. 我很害怕回来. Yeah. 老鼠 mouse/rat. 仓库里发现了几只老鼠。Yeah. 老太太 old lady. 街角的老太太正在卖自制点心。This is self-service 点心。Yum-cha, is it? 雷 this is lightning. No, it's thunder. Sorry, lightning is 闪电, right? 打雷闪电。暴风雨 the storm. 暴风雨中响起了巨大的雷声。Yeah, so the sound of thunder. 类别 so 类别 are categories. So you might have different categories of materials, right? That's metal and that's plastic, etc. 类别图书按不同类别排列。Yeah, so the books are arranged according to different categories. Maybe the sci-fi is over there, 科幻, and maybe 奇幻 fantasy is over there. And then you get something like Star Wars and you don't know whether or not that's 科幻 or 奇幻. 乐于 is like eager to or enjoys doing something. Yeah, this is a good one, like 乐于助人. I am all too happy to help people. 他乐于助人，深受大家喜欢。立 by itself, all right? It will mean stand or erect or something like this. 会上他立下了明确的目标。Like a target, like a target in the sense of a goal for the conference, something like that. 立下, establish, stand. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. 粒, this is a measure word for small grains. 沙粒 or 一粒沙子, right? A grain of sand, that sort of thing. 这包米每一粒都很饱满. So this sack of rice, every grain therein is plump. 粒 has a few uses. What do you think it's meant to be used for HSK6? Maybe I can have a quick look. 1 second. Yeah, so these are the standards. So a noun and a verb. What could it be for noun? 理 The 管理 理想 I got nothing. Okay, what about a verb? 理 I got nothing either. I don't know. It doesn't say. What did ChatGPT come up with? 他耐心理清 Is 理解的理 is it? Disentangle 理清了整个问题的脉络 What is 脉络? Ins and outs or something? Oh, this one, overall context. 理清 Alright. Yeah, alright, let's continue. 晾 this is like airing out your clothes or something like that. Oh, maybe it's drying. Yeah, drying in the air. 晾衣服洗好的衣服挂在阳台上晾干 Yeah, so you dry them by hanging them out in the open air. 两岸 Oh, we already did this with 海岸 We did 海岸河岸 Well, this is 两岸 So a river 河岸 has a river 河 has 2 banks, right? 两岸. Yeah, all right. 长江两岸风光各异. Yeah, 两极. Two extremes. But maybe just like North-South Pole. 地球的两极气候差异很大. Yeah. What can I say? 联合国, that's the United Nations in Chinese. 联合国致力于维护世界和平. 致力于 What is 致力于? Devoted to preserving world peace. 致力于 Yeah, I do know this one. 链接 This is a link, like on a web page. What else can it be? I think mostly it's this, a link on a web page. 请点击网页上的链接获取更多信息. Yeah. 联网 is that 互联网? 新设备可以方便的联网. Oh, this is to connect to the internet, is it? To be networked. Something like that. Alright, I don't know this word, but 网 is network or internet. 联网 connect to a network. Yeah. 联想. This is an interesting phrase. So if someone says X, you kind of mentally connect that to Y, right? So you 联想. That's what this is used for. Okay, also to associate cognitively. Yeah, to make an associative connection. 提到夏天. Okay, so someone mentions summer. 他自然联想到海滩. So he will think of the beach, right? Mental connection. Someone says this, he thinks this. 料. 这件衣服的布料子很柔软. What is 料子? Material. 布料 is also material. I don't know. I don't think ChatGPT gave me the best example of all time here, but anyway, 料 can mean material, but probably here they want us to learn 料到. This one, 料到 foresee, anticipate. 没料到, 料到, 预料到, 意料不到, 意料不到, 意料不到. I don't know, presumably that's what they want us to learn. Is it here? 料. Oh, one is a noun, one is a verb. All right, so let us think. 料. So one is material as a verb, and one is to expect as a the first one was a noun, the second one is a verb. Yeah. All right. Let us continue. 840 to 870. 料 again. 料厨师提前把需要的调料准备好. Yeah. 调料 condiments. 理财 is that right? 理财 third tone, second tone. So this is financial management, right? Financial, yeah, whatever. 合理理财有助于提高生活质量. Okay, so reasonable financial management facilitates an increase in quality of life. 立场 this is your standpoint. Maybe there's some issue and you have a particular standpoint on that issue. 他在这个问题上立场明确. So he has a clear-cut standpoint. Yeah. 力度 it's like power, but as a measurement. Something like that, right? Strength. All right. 政策执行力度不断加大. So the policies 执行 enact implementation strength are increasing. I'm not sure. 力度 Should I think about that? 力度 力度. All right. 历经. So this refers to something like historically. So historically something has occurred, but maybe there's something different now. 制作古城历经多次修缮. So yeah, 历经. Okay, so it's gone through this multiple refurbishments, renovations. The ancient city. It's gone through many renovations, changes. Yeah. So it's not just a once-off, it's a long period of time. 理科. Yeah, so 理科 and 本科. 理科 refers to sciences, science engineering and that sort of thing at university. Whereas there's 本科, which is liberal arts, I don't know, drama, English, whatever. 淋. This 淋 is like shower. Yeah. 出门没带伞, 被雨淋湿了. Yeah, so drenched. Because you forgot to take an umbrella. I find umbrellas rather ineffective at their primary goal. 凌晨. This is early morning, like maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. 事故发生在凌晨时分. 凌晨 in the wee hours. Yeah, it really is early. 历年. No, I don't know this word. 历年. 公司历年数据已全部整理完成. Calendar year. Over the years. I don't know this word. 历年. 历年. 理念. 理念. Like concept. 企业坚持以人为主的发展理念. Yeah, so this is their concept of development. Philosophy. 哲理 is a good one for philosophy. If they take those three, mush them together into a concept, and that will be lenient. Yeah. So, 以人为本. So people are the base of their development philosophy. 流程. 流程. Did we talk about this? Like workflow? 流程. Yeah, we talked about this. 请严格按照操作流程进行. Yeah, the workflow procedure, operation workflow. 流动. 流动. No, I don't know what this is. 人口流动. Circulation. 流动, the flow of people. 流动, 加快带来了新变化. All right. 流动. So you can tell 流 means flow, 动 means move. So it's moving like a flow. So it seems like people are flowing from one place to another. 浏览器. This is a browser. I use Firefox. 浏览器. 请更换浏览器后再尝试. Okay, use another browser. 流量. I don't know. Flow rate? Flow quantity? This one, traffic. Traffic to a website. 流量. I've definitely seen that. 该视频的流量迅速增长. Okay, so that would imply everyone is watching a particular video. 流入, flow into. 大量资金流入市场. So the funds, the money is flowing into the market. 流入. Influx, inflow. Yeah. 流通. This is circulation. Usually, the government keeps certain coins in circulation, or maybe they're no longer in circulation. 这种货币在当地流通范围很有限. Yeah, so usually it's currency, but you could do some other things, but usually it's currency. 例外 is an exception. 原则上不允许。特殊情况可做例外处理。Yeah, you can make an exception. 例外 to be an exception. 利息 is interest, such as on a loan or something, right? Interest on a loan. 存款产生的利息不高。理性 is your intellect or your ability to reason. Maybe if you have brain trauma, you might lose your ability to reason or something like this. 面对争议，应保持理性态度。Rationality. So when faced with controversy, maintain a state of rationality. 路 There's a few usages here, but usually it means expose, to expose something. Yeah, expose a secret, expose a scandal, to expose your body. Yeah. 清晨，草叶上露出了水珠。水珠 is a water droplet, right? Or water beads. 露出 show. Yeah. 楼道 楼 is building, 道 is street. So I don't know what this is. Building street? It's a passageway, like a street in a building. I usually say 走廊. You know this one? 走廊. I usually say 走廊. 楼道 OK, 请保持楼道畅通. Yeah, so please maintain, well, it's kind of like the opposite of do not obstruct the corridor. Yeah, please maintain corridor unobstructed. 漏洞. So this 漏 means to leak, like the ceiling is leaking. 洞 means a hole. So 漏洞 means a leaky hole kind of thing, but it's often used for leaks like government leaks or that sort of thing. 系统存在安全漏洞. So security leaks, yeah. WikiLeaks. 路 again. So we had it here, we had it here. Probably this is low. I don't know. Well, what is it? Why are they here multiple times? Low. Lu. Generally, lo and lu are just interchangeable. Different people use different pronunciations. I don't think they have... I think it's just some people say lu, some people say lo, rather than any particular meaning. Maybe some people who are more uptight might disagree with me on that. 他在采访中露出了紧张的神情. Yeah, so this kind of revealed a nervous expression, and just like exposed to the world, etc. 率 when pronounced 率 instead of 率 率. This is a rate or a percentage or something like this. A frequency, a proportion or a rate of occurrence or something like this. 项目完成率表达预期 no 达到预期 so 完成率 so this is a completion rate. The project completion rate reaches 预期 the expectation or the predictions. 路程 is a okay, it's a route, but it usually refers to a course of events or that sort of thing. 这段路程 no, they're using it as this one, route. 大约需要2个小时. All right. 旅程 this is a kind of like this, but you're 旅行 you're travel route. 这次旅行将成为难忘的旅程 journey trip. Yeah, actually this refers to the route and this refers to the journey. A little bit different, isn't it? 绿化. So we talked about 简化 before, didn't we? Which was simplify. This is greenify, right? Greenify. It refers to making something greener in the sense of more environmentally friendly. 城市不断不断加大绿化力度. That's the one I said, I don't know. Yeah. So you make green plants. I did not know this one. Yeah, this sort of thing. You're making it greener, right? 力度 efforts. So they're increasing their efforts to greenify the city. 路况. Presumably this is 路这条路的情况状况 the state of road. I don't know. Road conditions. 出发前最好先了解路况信息. All right. 路面 surface of the road. 雨后路面有些湿滑. Yeah, the road becomes slippery after rain. Nothing weird there. 轮 is a wheel, but so like 轮椅 is a wheelchair. You also use it to mean in cases where you take turns. 轮到我，轮到你. It's my turn, it's your turn. 第一轮, the first round, this sort of thing. Things that revolve like wheels. 会进入下一轮讨论. So this is the next round of discussions for the meeting. Are there other usages? Oh yeah, 轮船 is steamship. Yeah. Classifier for this, recurring events. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. All right, this is the last batch for this video. Yeah, I might as well try to finish them off. Oh, there's 轮船, steamship or steamboat or something, whatever. 就艘轮船缓缓驶离港口. Yeah. 轮流. Yeah, 轮流 is the concept of taking turns. Yeah, 大家轮流发言. Yeah, so that one person's giving a talk, the next, etc., etc. 气氛很活跃. 论坛 is like a forum. Can be an online forum, but doesn't have to be. 专家在学术论坛上分享了研究结果. Yeah, so this is an academic forum. 轮椅 yeah, wheelchair. 他因行动不便需要使用轮椅. 轮子 this is wheel. 自行车的轮子需要定期检查. Yeah, it's nothing else, right? I don't know this usage. 落地. So we're back to 落 again, aren't we? 落地. To fall to the ground. Whoops, I dropped my pen. 落地. 新政策已经正式落地. This is landed, right? Landed, it's like the new policy is now, I don't know, landing in the sense of you're experiencing it, I guess. 落后, to lag behind. 技术落后会影响竞争力. So if you're lagging behind in technology. 路途, often you say 路途愉快. Happy travels. 路途 is a journey. Something in that ballpark. Yeah, journey trip. 路途虽然辛苦, 但收获很多. Reminds me of The Hobbit. Bilbo Baggins went on a bit of an adventure, bit of a journey, bit of a 路途. Anyway, 录像 is a recorder. 录我用在录视频，对不对？ Yeah. 录像. So presumably this is like a video camera. Video. So no, it is a verb meaning to video record. usually the noun of video camera is 摄像头，摄像头，用摄像头录像。Okay, so this is a verb. 比赛全程进行了录像。So it was recorded, right? Recorded on a video. 旅行 This 旅行 is to fulfill obligations or something, a promise maybe. 双方应严格履行合同 fulfill the contract, right? Yeah. 录用 this is like for your records, right? So you record it for your records. Something in that ballpark, right? No. I retract that. 公司最终录用了这名应聘者. So they hired this applicant. I got that wrong. All right, I'm making a note. 录用. 录用. Not what I thought it meant. 录制. So 录 here is record, right? 制 is to make. So what do you think it means? To make through recording. Whereas this one in particular was video. 录制. 节目已经提前录制完成. So the program has already completed production, completed recording. All right. This ma. Sometimes it's used to indicate something is obvious. 事情都说清楚了，没问题吗? I don't know. Yeah, this one. A pause for emphasis. 这个嘛. Yeah, sometimes you just use this just to kind of have a little bit more time to think. 马虎. This just means sloppy, right? It's not really the same as 马马虎虎, right? 工作不能马虎对待. Can't be sloppy and careless. Yeah, I think there's someone with this name, right? There is someone with the surname Ma and the given name Hu. So I don't know if there's any relationship between that, but anyway. Mai meaning to bury. Yeah, 他把重要文件埋在箱子底下. Okay, so took the important document and buried it under the box. Yeah, mai. Oh yeah, it's pronounced Mandarin in this word, but I think that's just one special case. Mai is to take a step forward in the sense of like a stride. You take a long step forward. 他勇敢地迈出了第一步. So this is taking the first step forward. 迈出. Yeah, what do they put here? Oh, basically what I said. Microphone. Yeah. So this is the more general one. There was 话筒, which is the cylindrical microphone. 话筒. 我能想到最浪漫的事. Does anyone want to go to karaoke? Microphone. Yeah, 我用 microphone. 我现在正在用 microphone. 但是你看不到，它在那里。漫长. This emphasizes a long, slow, like process or sequence of events. 这是一段漫长的等待. Yeah. Long wait. I wait. Krakosia. Does anyone get that? I don't know. 盲人. Yeah, blind people. 公共设施应方便盲人使用. Yeah, so public facilities should facilitate use by blind people. Yeah, often you see 盲人按摩. This is popular in China. 盲人按摩. people feel less self-conscious when blind people give them massage, I guess. Maybe it's like a 双赢关系 kind of thing. And the other one is 盲人摸象. 盲人摸象, 盲人摸象. Blind people touch the elephant. So this is a little story where different people are touching different parts of the elephant. They can't see the whole picture. So the one that touches the trunk thinks, oh, an elephant is like the trunk. And the one that touches the, I don't know, the foot, the elephant's foot, thinks, oh, okay, that's what an elephant is. But they don't get the whole picture. All right. 漫画. 漫画. We talked about 动漫, right? Oh, 漫画. Oh, maybe I said the wrong thing last time. I said 动漫 was cartoons. It is kind of still cartoons though, isn't it? But it's anime, isn't it? I don't remember what I said last time. But the 动 implies it's moving. There's also 动画片 animation and 卡通 cartoons. So this is 动漫, which is anime. All right, where were we? Hold on. 漫画 cartoons. So this is manga. So anime is animated manga, right? That's my understanding. So 动画 is 移动的动画的那个漫画 Yeah, all right. Cartoons. 这本漫画深受青少年喜爱。冒 there's a few 冒s. 冒风险 is probably pretty common. 冒什么样的风险 take risks. 冒所冒的风险极小冒这样的风险 take this kind of risk. Yeah. What's ChatGPT giving us? 他在雨中冒雨赶路 What is 冒雨 Brave the rain. All right. 冒险 yeah, so 冒险 is 冒风险 right? To take risks. 盲目冒险并不可取 Yeah, so blindly take risks. 贸易 trade. Quite often international trade. 双方在贸易合作上达成共识 Okay, they arrive at a consensus or mutual understanding on the trade cooperation. I don't know. 码头 or 码头. This is a wharf, jetty, that sort of thing. Yeah, let's go to Google image search. So there's a few that are similar, right? 码头. All right. So some of these are more like docks. There's a 好莱坞. This one, 好莱坞的坞 is kind of like that one as well, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's fourth tone. Oh, sorry. But it is 好莱坞的坞. 好莱坞. 好莱坞. Where is it? 好莱坞. This one. Oh, okay, so it's not. But what's this? 船舶物件. Maybe it is, and it's just not in the dictionary. That's not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. What's the other one? 栈桥. If you go to Qingdao, you can go see the 栈桥. Oh, this is the one in Qingdao. There you go. Oh, Qingdao 栈桥. Yeah, this is the 栈桥. Yeah, I've been there, of course. Not that far from here, actually. 栈桥. I think I have a live stream on the 栈桥. There's another one. I forget. What's 堤坝? This is a dam or something. That's a bit different, isn't it? There's a few other variants, words with similar meaning. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But anyway, 码头。货船已经停靠在码头。So this is wharf, dock, quay, pier. Actually, there's lots of words in English as well, isn't there? 蚂蚁. Yeah, this is an ant or ants. 地上有一群蚂蚁在搬食物. Yeah. The interesting thing about this is, so this character in a lot of insect names over time evolved into ma, horse, right? That's not a good one. I'll have to look it up. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I got it the wrong way around. So originally it was horse, but it evolved into this character, except malu, which this malu is a little bit strange in that we kept the original character ma. It used to be horse, but now it's this character to indicate it's an ant. And then this little millipede, our little friendly millipede here, this one didn't change for some reason. I don't know why. But all the other insects changed. Yeah. Whoops. Pushed a button right at the end. So yeah, I don't know why. That was really interesting. So mai, ant. We have maja, grasshopper. Oh, jamang. Yeah, jamang maja. Okay. What's this one? Ma huang. One of the words for leech. And yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, there's quite a few insects. I went through them all at one point. You can go to here, MTEH. More than enough Hanzi. I went through them. Hopefully that's pretty much done. This is May in the sense of charcoal, is it not? Or is it natural gas? I forget. Coal. Coal. 北方地区冬季仍大量使用煤取暖. So May is in coal. So charcoal. Oh,木灰. No. So this is nothing like that at all. So coal is just May or 煤炭. Hold on. Oh, this is 木炭. Sorry, I said the wrong thing entirely, didn't I? What was I saying? And what was the other one? Oh, natural gas. Oh, 天然气. Yeah, I know that. That's got nothing to do with anything. All right. So this May is coal. Okay. All right. 美观, I guess means optimistic or something like this. Oh, no, it's not. Beautiful. 射日既要实用也要美观. So 既要也要. Okay, so it needs to be practical and pleasing to the eye. Like a Minecraft build. Or what was that from Loki? The jet ski was the merging of form and function. I forget. What's the quote? 梅花. Oh, 1 second. 梅花, cherry blossoms. Is it plum blossoms? Yeah, I went through these at some point. There was like 4 different ones that are very easy to confuse. 寒冬里梅花依然盛开. Yeah, 盛开. Yeah, I'll show you this as well, actually. Yeah, I remember at one point I went through these. This one, 梅花, 樱花, 桃花, and 梨花. And they all look very similar. And I think very easy to confuse. Yeah, 嫁接, they're bred through grafting, right? 嫁接. Rather than planting, you have to kind of take cuttings and so on. And that's how they ended up looking so like beautiful and so on. Because, you know, It required selective breeding, etc., etc. Yeah, I went through quite a lot of plants. You can have a look if you want. There's no bugs, right? In the sense of errors. No, that's just a different one. All right. Anyway, where were we? 梅花 plum blossom. All right. Shall we look at an image, actually? It's probably going to look like cherry blossom, and I can't tell the difference, but yeah. They look very, very similar, eh? 眉毛. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? 它的眉毛修得很自然. All right. Yeah, sometimes you go 修眉毛, 修眉. Yeah. I don't know, I'm too lazy to do that. Me. Me can be density, it can be... I don't know. Oh, sorry, this is the other me. This is the secret. Me to me. Oh, also density. 会议内容需要严格保密. 保密 is to maintain secrecy. 保密. 秘密的秘. There's also 稠密. 稠密. That's the same one. Okay, 稠密, density. Probably a few other usages, but I don't want to go through them all at once, right? 亲密, intimate, 亲密. To send a private message, DM. Oh, okay. So these are the ones that you need to know. 稠密, 亲密, 保密, or 机密, maybe 机密, 机密. Secret. Keep it secret. Keep it sick. Etc. etc. All right, I'm a little tired. We've done up to 900 now. There's 1800 in total of the HSK6. Yeah, maybe a few more videos will call it done. Or at least this sequence, this series. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and on TTFN. See you in the future.